All right, what up, world? We back again. Hey, it's a conversation I've been wanting to have for a little bit. I'm gonna start turning off the YouTube voice. I'm not gonna try to sound professional or nothing. I'm like it's whatever now. So yeah, squash that shit from now on. Anyway, we're here to talk about braid. As you can see, I got a wide array of braided lines right here, and I went on a quest a couple years ago. Quest, if you want to call it. To find a line better than PowerPro. Like, I could not stomach the fact that PowerPro had the market cornered. I didn't like that. I'm like, there's gotta be somebody better. And we're gonna just kind of go around and just talk about these real quick. I ain't got no plans for this video. I didn't write nothing down. We just gonna talk about it. So we'll start with the old faithful. We'll start with PowerPro. So I've been rocking with the PP for a little while now, years, ever since I started knowing what I was doing fishing, actually being able to go catching fishing. It's never let me down. I thought the 30 was crap, but it was my casting skills. PowerPro, spoiler alert, PowerPro won the contest. So I'm to the point now where I'm not buying anything else but PowerPro. And here's why. The weave is tight, the coating. You know what you're gonna get when you get this. There's no compromise. You can half-ass spool this, go fishing the next day, and you're good. There's nothing you gotta worry about. With some of this other stuff that I'm about to talk about on the table. So this is number one, the winner. Hey, this is the winner. With some of this other stuff, we'll talk about the good and the bad. So we'll go first favorite, second favorite, reaction tackle. I don't know what Chinese warehouse they get this stuff from, but it's actually pretty good. And if you're in the market for cheap braid, here's the secret. I wouldn't go over 40 pounds. And with that, the crappy part about it is that you kind of got to know your company. I know Reaction Tackle's product. Their product is similar to like old school PowerPro. Like whenever it first came out, it had this funny funny feel. That's kind of what it feels like. And would I go flipping for bass with off-brand tackle? No. Would I go any array of bass fishing with off-brand braided line? No. Would I use it in saltwater? Yes. I got more room to move around. There's less snags. I got more room to play with the fish. So this stuff here, this is my 10-pound green camo. I used to use this. Damn, and you see how this is going to come full circle here in a second. I used to use this on my bluegill setup, but the problem came that the weave is just a smidge loose. And what'll happen on these lighter applications is that loose weave will hold water, it'll get heavy, it won't stack back on the spool. It'll stack back on the spool right, but it won't come off as smooth. So this stuff kind of got benched. So now what I use is Daiwa J-Braid for my light application. See, this is 8 pound. I use a lot of leaders. I use a leader and everything, but as far as bluegill, this 8 is like thread. Like if you've never touched J-Braid, this is something to behold. I prefer, and I bluegill, worm, 1/64 ounce jig head, bobber. Go-to. It's my go-to. I use it. I like it. I got some other applications. I just used it for a surf application for the first time. I got my extra Salt X spool right here from my Tsunami Salt X. This is 40 J-Braid. Let's see if we can get a good, nice close-up. Let's see what we can get. As you can see, it's been put through the paces. It's got some grease and some dirt on there from the line roller. But this is 40 J-Braid, and I mean, look at the finger. Look at the finger bite. This has been fished. I got grease on my finger. This has been fished. You see how tight that is? So and I was throwing a 3/4 ounce lure with this, and look how tight it came back on the spool. So that's J-Braid. Also with J-Braid, where'd it go? It's a fine texture. Like you really gotta feel this. If you do any light spinning applications, give J-Braid a shot. The fineness of this texture, this material, this what is it? This textile, if you will. Whoever created this was pretty smart, but I don't think this would be good on casting equipment. I think Ishmael Rowe uses it. I would be hesitant because it's just so light and just flimsy. Another bad thing, and they'll say, Monroe flips with it, which I think is insane. This stuff frays real easy. So back to the big dog. This ropey, coarse, tight weave right here won't fray as much as this. So moving on. All right, we got some 40 reaction tackle here. I was waiting for this color to be in stock, and I finally got me some, and I like it. I like it a lot, but I just don't know. I don't know if I could put my fish of a lifetime, now that I got a family fishing trip on the line, on this line. And what you'll see a lot of guys do, and I've taken line to bait shops before and just, hey man, let me give you $10 or $5 to spool this, or if I buy this, will you spool it? I say, yeah. And the first thing they do, right, they get the poke test. So they poke it with their finger, right? They're like, oh man, this is cheap, man. Where did you get this stuff from? Like, bro, it's not 2020. I got it from 2 places, Amazon or eBay. But they'll always give it that poke test and say, oh, I got my finger in there. Look how cheap that is, man. This is gonna give you problems in the long run. I think that's crap. I've been using this stuff quite a while, and what I do, and I'm fortunate the most, I got a lot of open space where I live. If I'm gonna spool this on a reel, and it's gonna be a saltwater reel, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spool it up in the living room, right? I'm gonna over spool it like to the lip. I'm gonna spool it out to I'm gonna spool it parallel. So I'm gonna spool it all the way out. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna walk all the line off, and I'm gonna reel it back on tight as I can. I'll hook it to the stop sign or a tree or whatever's right in front of me. And I'll reel it back on as tight as I can, and guess what? It'll feel just like everything else. But some people might say that's a lot of work. I even do that for PowerPro. I just feel like I don't like the machine. When you spool with that machine, that's not the natural line lay. It's what whoever the freaking guy with the freaking thing is doing it. I want my reel to have a natural line lay. And yes, I do back it with mono. But the only reason I haven't used this because I got the brand new Tsunami Salt X and I just couldn't put cheap line on it. So I got the 40-pound J-Braid. Moving on to Chibis. Tackle Advisor said, hey bro, if you like this stuff, you'll love this. No shit, this ain't bad line. So this is 20 in the white, and whenever I go with off-brand lines now, I like to get as little color as possible. If they got white, best believe I'm getting white. This ain't bad stuff, man. This is 1,000 yards for like $20, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it until I can't use it no more. I'm going to use it and use it and use it and use it. I actually like this line. I mean, it's 20. It feels good. It's not too loose. I mean, the spool's got a little. This is 1,000 yards, and I mean, my finger gets in there. It gets in there pretty darn good. But this is not a debilitating factor for me to not use this line. The weave feels good. It fishes good. It comes off the spool good. And I use spinning reels, but don't get me wrong. I got a crap ton of bait casters. So I got bait casters. It's just I don't do a lot of bass fishing anymore. And when I moved to the Northeast up here in Jersey, I was like, oh, well, why people don't use bait casters because they don't know how. No, sometimes using a spinning reel just makes sense. So on a spinning setup, you want a good line. And this is my mess around line. I just kind of go out and have fun with this line. I like it. It'll make it on the boat. So this is whenever I need to re-spool 20. This is going to be my go-to. So Hercules, I wouldn't go over 30, but this is not bad stuff. All right, it's crap. Crap. Throw this crap in the trash. So where they got me was that if you look at some of the other cheaper lines, right? You see how that straight as an arrow, right? This is 20, but then this is 20 Hercules. What's that Hercules do, right? You see what it does there? Let's zoom in on that. Let's see. So you got the 20 Hercules white, and you got the Cat King, right? You pull it, and then you let it go. Uh-oh, they're sticking on each other. Oh man, the weave sucks. You're gonna get wind knots, and you're gonna backlash, and blah. Maybe. I haven't had that problem. The crap with this crap king over here, this crap, they fool you. They coated it. But it's like they coated it with leftover candle wax from their mama's bathroom. It's only gonna last so long. So this is supposed to be gray. It turns into like this nasty, dirty, like aqua blue color over one trip. So I put this 20 on the 2500 size reel, and it sucked, man. I was getting like 20-yard cast. Same lure, same rod and reel. This flies like the wind. Another reason I didn't like this, when this gets wet, it starts to expand like a lot. This almost feels like 50-pound braid as of right now, fresh off the spool. So this is crap. This is going in the trash. I don't like it. You can kind of, I don't know if it'll zoom in. You can kind of see here. Let's see if it'll focus. You can kind of see that the way it stacks up is just not. It's just not pretty. It's crap. Let's see. Hopefully it'll focus. I don't think it's gonna focus. New camera. I'm coming from a GoPro, so crap. 40-pound yellow reaction tackle. Good stuff. I caught my first toe tag on this. Like I said, it's got a cheaper PowerPro feel. Again, you got, this is pretty tight in the spool. Reaction tackle, man. If you're gonna go cheap, RT's the way. And here's our 40-pound J-Braid. Like I said, I like this stuff in the boat and the surf. It doesn't have a weave at all. It's just smooth. It's just, I mean, you can see the way it just whiz. It's like a ribbon. You ever like tied a ribbon in school? Like, this is what this stuff feels like. It's kind of flat. It's kind of hard to roll between my fingers. I'll tell you, it's okay. It's good stuff. I'll break it down to 3 lines. You got line like this that's got like a material feel. It's hard to explain. You got to try it. You got your cheap stuff, and you got your rope. Each one of these has their own place. This, casting epoxies, deadly dicks, stuff like that. I need the distance. This, everyday workhorse, I'll use it for everything if I got it. This, 8-pound, light applications. Wouldn't use it for anything that I'm gonna be wrenching on. Yeah, like I said, this is just a quick video about my opinions. They're mine, I like them, on braids. So my true winners, I'm gonna use this whole, ain't no telling how long this is gonna last, but I'm gonna use this. I like this, love this. This higher pound cheap stuff, you're taking a risk. Oh shit, the Piscifun. This stuff, this is 6, fish is like 10. I wouldn't buy it again. My kid threw it at something, broke it, so I got this crap going on. This, I mean, it's here. You get what you pay for. But if I want to buy, if I need a light line application, I'm going with the J-Braid. So that's my take. That's my take on the cheap braid. Thank you for watching. 100 subscribers special coming soon with the boat. Thank y'all. Thank you for watching. Like I said, I just try to, it's my opinions. I'm not trying to sell this stuff. If you got a question, ask in the comments. I only got 100 subscribers, so I'll get to you. Everybody has these opinions. All right. Thank you for watching.